Alright, we're waiting on 5. There you guys, Seedoeatreview. Who's here with me? The Circus Songstress. Do you like being called the Cirque
Songstress? Yeah.
Do you like being called
Christine.
that? That's what I mean. I'm not sure
anything.
whether to call you Christine or the Cirque Songstress. I'm not sure whether in character. Come
hello.
in! The
Thank
old croissant
you.
factory. We are right here.
That's
Gonna avoid the camera.
Thank you.
Look at this.
It's
We
really
do love
good.
the old
It's the
croissant
best
factory. Come down to
croissant.
Hutt Street if you see it.
Yeah, get a hot cross bun.
Oh, yeah, they're making special hot cross buns next
Yeah.
week, or this week actually when I post this. Welcome to Seedoeatreview.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Adelaide.
Mm.
You're in and around Adelaide a lot, aren't you?
I stayed here after last Adelaide Fringe
Mm-hmm.
and stayed here till December and then moved back to Sydney in December to come back in February for Fringe. I make a lot of good choices.
How do you find Adelaide as a livable city?
Oh, I just used some. It's great. I think it's an amazingly livable city. Why did I move back to Sydney? Oh, I wanted to live with my niece.
Is there more work-wise though in Sydney, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is.
there
I
would
can
be.
fall backwards into work in Sydney, whereas Adelaide, I kind of have to make it myself all the time.
You do, and I was just thinking, like, coming from Melbourne, like, there's work if you want it always there.
Yeah.
Here it's like occasions, wouldn't it be? Like more occasions to work.
Yeah, but there is a lot going on in Adelaide, like the Glenelg Festival and all those things that are spaced out in between.
And that's what I mean, the whole bullshit of Sleepy City. It's like, no, they
it's
do
not.
something
There's always
throughout the
something
year
on.
now. It's just who you know, how you get into it. We're here to talk about wonderfully terrible things. I got it right the first time.
Well done.
Thank you. Do you ever curse bringing that name out, or do you intentionally bring out that name because it was so hard to say?
I thought it was easy to say, and it's in the title track, but there's actually a company that wouldn't take the show on because of the name.
Okay.
Do I listen though? No. My next show is The Procession of the Naked Beggars, so I'm just not learning. I like a lot of words. It's a mouthful.
Welcome to the club. People don't know how to read this.
Yeah.
Seedo, or as I was put up on a review recently,
Seedo.
eat Seedo, and I was so insulted. If you're using my reviews, get my name right.
Yeah.
Wonderfully, terribly things. What are we bringing to the Adelaide Fringe in 2025? Come in.
More
Come in.
deliveries.
More
Yay.
deliveries from Hutt
Thank
Street,
you.
Old Croissant Factory. We've got the jalapeno and bacon croissant, isn't it? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
interrupting your interview. I'm sorry,
I
buddy.
don't care. I'm going to try a bit
Oh,
of that.
go for it.
Well, eventually. We'll get
Yes.
there. What was the question?
What are you bringing to Adelaide Fringe in 2025 with wonderfully terrible things? Where's it at?
G-cup
Who's performing? All that
breasts
stuff.
and I don't know. I'm having the show again, but you've got some different acts. So this year I'm bringing Natalia Alessi, who does an incredible point ballerina whips fetish act, which is just the only one I've ever seen. We love things that combine two different art forms. Cirque Songstress, obviously, aerial and singing. Natalia, ballet and whips, as you do.
I haven't seen a ballerina performer in your show before.
Oh, okay. There was one 10 years ago.
Oh, come on.
And then Natalia's done it a few times in
Yes.
Sydney, but never here in Adelaide.
Welcome, Natalia.
Yes,
Who else?
I'm excited to have her. And we have, St. Eve is coming back on board. He's just done Perth with us. He's doing a very different act for this run of the show. He's doing his sideshow act, which I'm very excited about. And then we have Matthew Pope, incredible circus performer. So,
I don't know Matthew. I know St. Eve, but every time I talk about St. Eve in interviews, I gush over him. So I'll gush over you later. Talk up Matthew Pope. What's he do? What's he specialise in?
Trapeze and other circus apparatus, but trapeze is what he'll be doing in Wonderfully Terrible Things.
Yes.
And obviously everyone's in our group ensemble numbers, which are really fun and cheeky and cohesive. So yeah, that's who we've got coming in.
Where are you performing it at?
We're at the Ukiyo in Gluttony once
That's
again.
a nice little intimate venue, isn't it?
It's very intimate.
I like it.
Very up close and personal.
I love being surrounded by it as well.
Yes, it's lovely. We're happy to be back.
Will you be getting up and closer with your audience as well?
Absolutely.
I got up close and personal as well.
Yes.
So anyway, sit in the
It's
front row,
fun.
guys. Have fun.
Yeah,
It's
the
all
VIP
art.
tickets are definitely front row. So
Oh,
you
there
can do
we
that
go.
and get a little merch pack worth $69. Oh my gosh, did she really? She did.
Yeah. Go for the basic humour. It works. Have you seen your show evolve over the years? Like, how long has it been in fruition, and how has it changed over those times?
Well, I wrote the music 10 years ago, so it was an EP. I made a CD. That's how old I am.
So when you were
I
15,
still have some. Thank you. No. So I wrote the music, but I didn't really write the show until lockdown happened in 2020, and then I wrote a script and just put on. I had 13 performers to an audience of 55 in lockdown because I just wanted everyone not to have a mental breakdown.
That's good.
But then it went well and we've continued, and it's definitely crystallized. Adelaide Fringe has been a huge part of that, just really refining it, getting the messages down pat, and the jokes, and making sure everything hits the way we want it to hit. And I just couldn't be happier with the team that we have coming on for this one.
What I love about your show is that it's constantly changing.
Yeah.
As where you are as well.
Yeah.
When you come back early, like I said, last year, there's a little bit different. Your songs stay the same, or you keep upping it as well and bringing different stuff to the mix, keep the stuff that works?
The songs at the moment stay the same, but a lot of the pattern audience interaction changes depending on what's topical, or it just gets... Yeah, so
Depends
the
how you're
talking,
feeling.
so it's sort of part stand-up comedy, part music, part sideshow and variety. Yeah.
Well, just talking, how many sideshow acts do you see around Adelaide? You don't see many, do you?
I don't think there's any
That's
that
where
are based
you bring
in
something.
Adelaide.
You bring something different to it as well.
Yeah, I like to make sure that we're definitely hitting that. That's a big part of the wonderfully terrible. It's in the name. So, yeah, I love finding those people. We had Captain Finhead here last year, who's absolutely a sensation, and we do have a lot of the same core cast come in and out, but everyone's, a bigger deal than my show, so they've got other projects. So
What attracts you to the sideshow? Is it people are going to look away? People are going to be...
I love it
perturbed by it?
because it is Wonderfully Terrible Things is about turning the most terrible things that happen to you into the most wonderful experiences
Oh,
and
cool.
lessons. Like, it's finding the silver lining. And I feel like Sideshow is a really great example of that in the show world. It's, these almost macabre, dangerous things that look painful, but you want to watch and you can't look away, and you had a really fun, exciting time. So I think that it just mirrors the ethos of the show really perfectly. So I always want to make sure we hit that.
I love that explanation. That was perfect. Dates and times, buddy.
Baby, we are on from the 4th of March to the 16th, oh, is that true? Yeah, 16th of March at 8:40 p.m. in the Ukiyo at the gorgeous Gluttony.
Come down, check it out, guys. Circus Songstress, thank you very much.
Cirque Songstress.
Cirque Songstress.
I chose only words that would be hard for you to pronounce.
I know, it makes it so difficult. Not the show, though.
I'm like that.
Come check the show out. You'll have a good time, guys.
Yeah.
Leave it at that. I was going to do something. I can't do anything.
Au revoir.
Cheers, guys.